Unlock the secrets of wealth. Discover the 6 key differences in rich versus poor mindset for a life-changing financial transformation. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore fascinating topics that can change your life. Today, we're diving deep into a subject that has intrigued and motivated countless individuals: the rich versus poor mindset. We'll uncover the 6 key differences that separate those on the path to wealth from those stuck in financial struggles. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and knowledge to shift your mindset and aim for financial success. So, without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Rich people have more work for them. Poor people work for money. For many, the concept of the rich having their money work for them while the poor work for money remains elusive. It's the cornerstone of financial success, yet it's frequently misunderstood. The term rat race became popular after the release of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It encapsulates the repetitive cycle many find themselves in: waking up, going to work, earning money, and using that money to pay bills, only to repeat the cycle the next day. This pattern perpetuates financial struggles. The rich, however, grasp the true meaning of the rat race. They are willing to take calculated risks, employing their money as a tool to create opportunities and escape the cycle of financial hardship. Rich individuals understand that money should be an asset, and they use it as such. They may invest it or leverage it through smart financial decisions, allowing it to generate more wealth. In contrast, the poor often become trapped in the cycle of working for money without finding a way to make their money work for them. They're stuck in a loop of daily toil without the means to break free. Number 2. Rich have financial knowledge. Poor people only know work.
100% of the time. Because let me just tell you, if you plant corn, don't be shocked if corn grows. As you sow, so shall you reap. If you plant nothing and wait on the government, don't be surprised if you have mud. This is how it works.
Now let's dive deep into the realm of knowledge and discover how it separates the wealthy from the financially struggling. It's a common misconception that higher education and qualifications alone guarantee financial success. However, the rich understand that it's not just about degrees and diplomas, but rather a deep knowledge of financial principles, from accounting to investing, that truly empowers them. Rich individuals acquire this financial wisdom and are unafraid to take calculated risks. They often dedicate an extensive amount of time and effort, working tirelessly, especially in the initial stages of their wealth-building journey. In contrast, many poor individuals invest in traditional education, accumulating impressive qualifications and aiming for high-paying jobs. However, this path often leads them to a life of financial struggle, as they lack the financial knowledge to make their money work for them effectively. Rich people approach wealth accumulation with a strong desire, the right mindset, a solid financial foundation, and a learn-to-earn perspective. This shift in mindset is pivotal in their journey towards financial success. Number 3. Rich people have a learn-to-earn mindset. Poor people have a learn-to-work mindset.
The next one is save and invest. See, if you don't have any payments and you got a plan, the first thing you're going to want to do is save and invest, because in the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil. And the rest of that proverb says, and a foolish man devours all he has. If you spend everything you make, biblically speaking, you're a fool. But I have been a fool, big red arrow, fool, fool, fool. I know what being a fool feels like. It feels like being broke, because I spent everything I made. Because I've always been able to make money, I just wasn't able to keep it. I always thought I could out-earn my stupidity. And I tried it for a long time. It doesn't work. Save and invest.
Poor parents often instill in their children the importance of securing a job, with a focus on stability and a consistent paycheck. Their mindset revolves around the notion that traditional employment is the path to financial security. This mindset has been passed down through generations, leading to a continuous cycle of working for someone else. However, rich parents have a contrasting approach. They nurture a learn-to-earn mindset within their children. Rather than pushing their kids into the traditional workforce, they encourage them to think beyond employment. The rich mindset is all about creating empires, learning how to generate wealth, and ultimately having others work for you. This fundamental shift in perspective empowers future generations to break free from the constraints of traditional employment and to explore diverse avenues for financial success. It's not about working harder, but working smarter. And it all begins with the mindset instilled during childhood. Number 4. Rich people acquire assets. Poor people acquire liabilities. Moving on, let's dissect the critical distinction between how the rich and the poor perceive assets and liabilities, a difference that has profound consequences for financial success. It's important to note that this isn't about intelligence, but perspective. Poor individuals often accept their circumstances and tend to play it safe. They shy away from risks and may even perceive the journey to wealth as unattainable. Consequently, they frequently misidentify liabilities as assets. In stark contrast, the rich possess a unique perspective. They comprehend that an asset is something that puts money into their pockets, driving them closer to financial prosperity. Liabilities, on the other hand, are expenses that deplete their resources. For instance, many people mistakenly believe that their personal home is a significant asset. However, this could be a misconception, as it often consumes more resources than it generates. It's essential to distinguish between personal homes and genuine investment properties. Number 5. Rich people pay low tax. Poor people get trapped by taxes. One common misconception among the less financially savvy is the belief that earning higher wages results in higher taxes. This leads to the assumption that the wealthy bear a significant burden of taxation. However, rich individuals have a different perspective and strategy. Rich people have honed their financial knowledge, which equips them to navigate the complex tax landscape effectively. They employ various tools and strategies to minimize their tax liability, allowing them to retain a more substantial portion of their earnings. One such tool is the use of corporations. Corporations operate under different tax laws, affording the rich opportunities to pay less in taxes while optimizing their earnings. This financial wisdom is a critical factor that sets them apart from those who are financially less informed. In contrast, poor individuals often find themselves paying higher proportions of their income in taxes. This is especially true when their sole strategy for financial success is focused on earning a higher income, which inadvertently results in more significant tax deductions. Number 6. Rich people think long-term. Poor people think short.
No one accidentally grows a bumper crop, unless it's weeds. No one.
Term. Our final key difference in mindset revolves around the concept of time. How the rich and the poor approach their financial investments with varying timelines. In the realm of accounting, there are two crucial categories of assets: current assets, short-term, and non-current assets, long-term. The rich understand the significance of this division, and they are willing to invest with a long-term perspective. They embrace higher risks and, subsequently, stand to gain more significant rewards. Poor individuals, however, often gravitate towards short-term investments. These choices tend to be low risk and yield only modest profits, reflecting a mindset focused on immediate gratification and financial stability. Whether rich or poor, making wise investment decisions can lead to financial growth. While the rich are comfortable with long-term investments that might take more time to mature, the poor are often inclined towards quick, low-risk options that deliver limited returns. Understanding the key differences between the rich and poor mindset can be a game changer for your financial future. Remember, this information is not meant to demotivate you, but to empower you with the knowledge and perspective needed to change your financial trajectory. It's time to shift your mindset. Acquire.
My friend Zig Ziglar used to say, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. My friend John Maxwell says a budget is people telling their money what to do instead of wondering where it went. Winning is an intentional act.
Financial knowledge. Foster a learn-to-earn perspective. Distinguish between assets and liabilities. Minimize your tax burden and embrace long-term thinking. If you found this video insightful, then don't forget to hit that like button, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.